Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us here at Reviva's first Zoom demo of 2021.
Woohoo.
Hopefully, everyone has received their product samples. Um, the mail has been, unreliable, as I'm sure we've all experienced recently. We're actually moving to start sending things via UPS SurePost, which is a combination of UPS and the Postal Service. So hopefully in the future, we won't have to worry about that. But if anyone didn't get it, please follow along and we'll send you something out after the fact.
Oh, good. So people are turning on. Yeah, great. I'm glad to see faces, some familiar faces. Hi, Paulette. Hi, Robin. Glad to see you again. It's Nancy and Bill. And if some other people wouldn't mind turning on their camera, this is a demo. Yay, there's everybody. Yay.
Hello. I was gonna say we do enjoy seeing everybody's face.
Yeah, on my webinar, Bill, it's disconcerting that I can't see people on webinars, but
Wow.
so I look forward to this where I can actually interact and see people. So it is what it is.
All right, I don't think we're going to be waiting for anyone else right now. We'll just give it another minute just to see if there's any late stragglers. We'll see, and then we can begin.
You know what I would like to know, Bill, if people can write in the chat, what part of the country they're from?
Yeah, that would be fantastic. Love to see that.
Some of you I sort of know, but right, because Margaret, I remember you're in Northern California, right? No, you're Southern. You're like me. You're Southern. Yeah, right.
Ah, gee. See, am I the coldest one here? I'm in New Jersey, and it was, I don't know, what's the temperature here today?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, that's going to be chilly.
Excellent. Great. Yeah, there's going to be
39 degrees today.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Wait. Really? It was 41 degrees when I woke up yesterday here in Los Angeles. So
yeah, but that's my high. Total difference.
Great.
But a perfect segue for our lovely moisturizers and the dry skin that we're suffering.
Yes. We put these together. So as Bill said at the beginning of the when you let everybody in, we're assuming that everybody has their samples of the three products we'll be discussing today: the dual source vitamin C serum, the intracell hyaluronic acid day cream, and then the multipeptide complex. Okay, so I'd like to begin with dual source vitamin C serum. Yes. Okay. So as a serum, you would use this before a moisturizer. 2 to 3 drops. I tend to just put one on, my index finger, my middle finger. That's usually enough, and rub it together, and then put it all over my face and whatever residue is left on the neck and the backs of my hands. But it's a nice gel serum that absorbs very quickly, and it is designed to help prevent environmental damage from sun pollution. But along the way, many of these ingredients, which I'll get to in a minute, also help to improve the appearance of fine lines of wrinkles by supporting collagen synthesis. But the vitamin C in particular helps to even out the skin tone and brighten the skin tone. So while this is in our anti-aging collection, I always feel it's a nice bridge over to our brightening collection too, just because it does those two functions for you, both giving you the extra protection and prevention that you need from environmental or antioxidant damage, and then the vitamin C and others really helping to the skin look its brightest and firmer. So how does that feel for everybody? Good? I mean, you can take yourselves off mute and we can chit chat if you want.
Yeah, I was gonna say we can't hear you, Margaret. You're still muted.
Yeah. I just came off of a work call and I don't have my ingredients with me.
Oh, okay.
Do you want me to go get them?
Sure. I mean, yeah, okay. If you want, if they're close by, or take good notes.
I have been putting them on. I was supposed to wait for today.
No. I was gonna say, if you haven't used them all up, you can always participate. But yeah, we don't. It's not like Christmas. You can use them anytime. As
Yeah,
soon as you get
yeah.
them, you can
There
start.
was one that I really liked a lot. Yeah, that was quite effective. So it's okay. I don't have to put it.
No, no. And in
Okay.
fact, I'm glad you brought that up, Margaret, because for those of you who do join us monthly for these, try to use them as soon as they come in, because it will help you maybe, hopefully you'll see a difference in your skin, but it also may trigger questions or, concerns, challenges, and that's why we're here. It's a demo,
Mm-hmm.
so it's supposed to
Mm-hmm.
demonstrating everything. So
And
yeah.
and yeah, this is the whole premise of our Zoom demos was to actually have a conversation back and forth. So please, if you have a question or something, you don't have to chat or raise hands. Just unmute yourself and ask a question. We're happy to answer anything.
Jump right in. So I also wanted to mention a few of some of the other unique ingredients besides the two forms of vitamin C that are actually are the engines of this serum. There's 1% of each form. I don't know if we can say the names if you want, but there's two different forms of vitamin C again, and that's basically for evening and brightening, and it's also very powerful antioxidants. But we also have a whole host of wonderful natural.
Botanicals, yes.
Thank you. That's why it's here. Ingredients. Like mulberry extract also contributes to a brightening and a lightening of the skin. Hops helps to reduce inflammation, as does rosemary. And horsetail. And I don't know if you know, but inflammation is really a trigger for a lot of problems. It's certainly the basis of acne, right? That's what it's, besides the bacteria. When acne forms and that redness, that's inflammation, and it requires all these different mechanisms in your skin to go to work on that. But it can leave dark spots on your face as a result. So you always want to make sure, and that's why a lot of these products today deal with just balancing the skin and making sure it's not having to trigger any inflammation. So in addition, I said, so we have mulberry, hops, rosemary, orange. I did not know until prepping for this that orange extract helps support hydration. So
well, because we also have the sodium, the hyaluronic acid in here as well. So
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that too. That's the biggest engine for that. But yeah.
This is one of the I get tired of telling everyone that, like, this is a hidden gem, but the vitamin C serum is really a nice product within our line because, as Nancy mentioned, it does span a lot of the different categories that we have. The hyaluronic acid helps moisturizing. We have the brightening of the vitamin C's, and then we also have the anti-aging with the collagen synthesis. So
Right.
it
Right.
really
And to
good.
answer your question, Margaret, I saw you put the chat. Will it eliminate dark spots? It will help. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Bill, but I think this does an overall lightening, brightening, even tone. The real heavy hitters you'll find for the getting rid of dark spots is going to be in the brightening collection, where we're using, kojic acid. And I encourage you to look. We'll be talking more about that collection at another point, but
I was gonna say, if you have dark spots, we actually, under our brightening category, we have a dark spot brightening serum that is, it's stellar. It actually has 8 proven brightening ingredients
yeah.
within it, so it's fantastic.
So that answers your question too, Julia, in terms of melasma. Check out the brightening collection, and those that it's specifically created to take care, as Bill's suggesting. Either the formula is jam packed with ingredients that brighten the skin and take care of darker spots, or just keeps your skin looking.
Yeah, melasma. I was gonna say the collagen will help the melasma. I mean, the vitamin C will help the melasma because it does actually have a little bit of brightening. But yeah, if that's really your major concern, is the brightening category is where you want to be shopping.
Right, where you'll find it. But Bill, can you tell us about what's coming, what you're doing to this?
Yeah, I was gonna say this product is in reformulation right now, and we'll be unveiling with. Right now, it has 2%. We're actually adding a third vitamin C to it, and it's going to be bumped up to 4% vitamin C overall. So it's going to have all the same goodness, but have just more added benefits, and additional percentages of vitamin C. It's really a nice formula. People have been really replying, that they love it during testing. So
And
it's
this
good.
is not an older product. This is a newer product of ours too. Like this might
Correct.
be 3 years old.
One of the challenges with vitamin C is that it's is the ascorbic acid, which is in this, is the stability of the ascorbic acid. It's very sensitive to oxidation. So we have to stabilize it and add to the overall benefits with other forms of vitamin C. So it's we're actually adding sodium ascorbic phosphate. Yeah, I have to go back and look at it and exactly what it is. I don't remember off the top of my head.
But that's also why it's in an amber bottle, right? For the stability of the product.
Yeah, not everyone that buys it now might get it in an amber bottle, because we did have a period of time during the pandemic where amber bottles were unavailable.
Oh,
It was a bit of a challenge. So it might be in a frosted bottle, still pretty stable, but you will normally see it in an amber bottle. There is a portion that shipped out in just frosted white bottles.
So then should a person keep that in a darker environment?
That wouldn't hurt, but the frosting should actually keep the light sensitivity. It's more prone to oxidation. That's actually why we switched to a pump. We used to have it with a dropper, but that opening and opening it and using the dropper would allow more air into the product and cause the ascorbic acid to oxidize. So that's why we actually switched to a pump. Normally, you wouldn't find a serum like this in with a pump, because it can come out a little fast, but we wanted to avoid the air getting in touch with the product.
are there any other questions on the vitamin C serum before we move on to the next? Okay. Then the next product we'll talk about is the Intercell Hyaluronic Day Cream, Acid Day Cream. Can I just say this is quite a bargain for $13.50 on our website right now for is this 2 ounces? I was
Well, everything we're shipping now 2 ounces. I do have I did find an old jar of 1.5 ounce in my bathroom.
Oh, I have the 2
But
ounces.
we haven't shipped 1.5 ounce for a while, since about mid to 2019. Everything has been actually 2 ounce.
Right, $13 for it, and this is just loaded with hydrating ingredients. Is really what it is. That's why it's in our hydrating collection, and its base is the hyaluronic acid, which almost everything in that collection has, if not all. But hyaluronic acid, for those of you who don't know, is terrific for the skin because it helps to retain and attract and retain moisture in your skin. So again, wherever we are around the country, we're all experiencing, colder weather than normal, wherever you are. So this will help, and your skin needs to adjust to that. So having this extra barrier protection with the hyaluronic acid, it also has shea butter, and we do call out the sunflower oil on the base. And sunflower oil is terrific for water retention as well. And it's also classified, you'll maybe, sunflower oil, but it is an essential fatty acid. And I don't know if any of you joined me on my webinar earlier this month, but I did a whole thing on essential fatty acids being sort of the new now ingredient. They've been around forever, but they're being promoted and lifted up as something and it is, they're really, really great for the top layer of your skin, to like sort of similar to hyaluronic acid, but just to support it and retain that moisture.
I was gonna say this day cream, which is a fabulous day cream, does have a nighttime counterpart, the night gel, our Intercell night gel. So you can use it day and night. This is a little bit lighter and absorbs a little bit quicker. The gel is obviously a little bit denser and goes on a little thicker, but the gel is a very simple form. It's more of a gelatinous hyaluronic acid, to be honest with you. It doesn't have very much else in it. It is super concentrated in that capacity, and it's we actually use it if someone has a reaction. I think I might have mentioned it other times I've been on here. Yeah, if someone during testing, if someone puts on a product and they have a reaction and their skin gets inflamed, we immediately grab the 390, which is the Intercell Night Gel, to calm it down, to soothe it.
Ah, isn't that
So.
interesting? And it's funny too, because both of these are very lightweight, and I don't know, maybe it's old-fashioned thinking on my part, but I always think of hydrating ingredients needing to be heavy and have that real, strong, sort of pull, layer on your skin. But it doesn't. These feel wonderful, and you can feel. Can you feel that, like how your skin after putting this on, it sort of tugs a little bit?
Oh yeah.
That's the moisture absorbing into the skin and just infusing it in your skin. I love that. So I take this one in the before days for traveling.
I actually need this because it's really dry around here. And anyone here on the East Coast is washing their hands and out in the cold. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
We use it on our face, but I also use it on my hands, on my elbows, everywhere. So.
Yes, that hyaluronic acid and shea butter. Terrific. Okay, any questions about this product? Okay. And the third product we have is, I call this the multi-peptide complex, but I think the full name is nasolabial fold plus multi-peptide complex, and Bill will call it by its number because that's how he works with.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I have to. People scold me all the time because everybody in the building talks just numbers in our location. Which, if you ever want to decode what we're talking about, they're actually on the boxes. They're actually, the numbers are there.
They're even on the bottles too. 302. This is 302.
Yeah, but they and we are actually just referring to it as multi-complex, multi-peptide complex now. The nasolabial was where this is one of the last products that one of our founders, Stephen, worked on before he passed away, and he was really, really proud of it. And he had actually targeted for the nasolabial folds, the wrinkles around the lips, as well as the fat pads that form under the cheek, or that I should say reduce or diminish over time as you age, leading to your skin being a little bit slackened and pulled down. He actually developed this product using some really novel cutting edge peptides at the time to counteract all those different effects. So it's a tremendous product overall, but it's been ahead of its time for I don't know, about 5 years now.
Right. And while there are, what I was funny when I was prepping for this, I just went online to see some of because what Bill's referring to are these really unique ingredients. There's 4 major ones: matrixyl, adaptophyllin, projoline, and then Sinac. I'm not quite sure how to say that, but they're all types of peptides, and those are the trademark names. And I went online just to do a quick, category review to see who else was using these. And many other companies do, but the prices were incredible on these products with the same exact ingredients. They were $120, $168. It was mind-boggling. And here we have, for $40, the same exact ingredients that are going to do all that heavy lifting right here for you, literally. So let me just go through some of these peptides and what they do. Matrixyl stimulates the growth of new collagen. Let me back up. Well, peptides do a lot of different things. They're basically long-chain amino acids, and they vary in length, and they do different things, everything from skin elasticity to helping to stimulate collagen production to improving fine lines and wrinkles. But matrixyl in particular aids the growth of collagen and supports the elastin as well. And it's what starts to fill in the wrinkles. Adaptophyllin is aptly named because that's what really fills in and fills in and plumps up these nasolabial folds. So that's a peptide that specifically addresses here. The projoline works a little bit more with elasticity. On our website, Bill did a whole blog on it about the jawline contouring. It tightens up the appearance of the skin. And then, do you pronounce it Sinac or Sinac?
It's Sinac because it's a derivative, an artificial form of actually snake venom.
Snake
So,
venom. Yes.
yes.
So it's about relaxing the muscles. And again, it's totally chemical, but if it relaxes the muscles in the face, then your lines and wrinkles are less apparent. Is the theory there?
I was gonna say it's meant to reduce the repetitive wrinkle formation by relaxing the firing of those muscles.
Right.
So that's actually why why this product was originally targeted for the nasal labial and the folds around the mouth. People started using it all over. I use it on my forehead all the time to because I have a 10.5-year-old, and I'm always furrowing my brow because she's doing something wrong. But and it's also great for the 11s that form between the brows.
So,
So yeah, I generally, when I apply it, I apply it over my entire face. So it's fantastic, and it's uh, a multi-pronged approach.
great. And I think with continued use, you can use this day or night. I tend to use it at night, but have been starting to use it more in the daytime. Anyway, you will see a difference. You will literally see the softening right through here. So between this and my 10% collagen, 10%
Glycolic acid.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're my two go-tos as well. Although I will admit that the new products that are releasing in the next 2 weeks, that they've been actually my go-to. The ones that I have, samples of that are in final testing and final manufacturing, that are coming out, or I've been using those a lot as well. So I think we mentioned that on the last webinar, or a trivia night. I think we talked about it. I can't remember. So if you want to read about those two new products that are coming out, we have a rejuvenating, a calming renewal serum that is it's basically a face oil. It has argan oil, rosehip oil, grapeseed oil, hemp oil, shiitake mushrooms, ashwagandha. It's got and turmeric, as well as a bunch of other great stuff. It's really heavy in essential fatty acids. It's coming out, probably releasing in about a week or so. So it's going to be great. I don't want to get off topic. I'm sorry, but
okay, no, it's very exciting. We haven't launched a new product that last year we just couldn't. So it's like this year it's finally starting 2021 the right way. With newness and.
There's a lot of fantastic things coming down the pipeline. So.
Yeah. So, anybody have any questions about the multipeptide complex?
It's funny. That was the one thing I had made a little note that I wanted to ask you about, that area, this area, and voila, here it is.
Have your answers. Yeah. It'll be easy to pull out. I'll look forward to hearing your comments in about a month after your continued use with this. It's because it's a really beautiful moisturizer that does a lot of hard work.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's really chock full, and we actually the last incarnation we actually bumped up all the key ingredients as well. So there's more in there than there used to be even a couple months ago.
So that'll just roll out, right, Bill? It's not, people won't really, we're not announcing it as a new formula.
No, because it was really just an adjustment of the, as we've been adjusting all our products, we've adjusted the preservative system. We're overhauling our preservative system, taking out the phenoxyethanol. And then we've actually also, whenever we can add more or bring something in that will make the product better, we're doing that as well. So in this case, it was, we were able to actually increase the key ingredients overall.
The peptides, right?
Yeah.
Good. Yep, I like that. Okay. Any other questions in general about Reviva Labs or what you'd like to see, and then we'll let you know what we're going to do at the end of this.
Yeah, I was gonna say the good news is, as we had alluded to, everyone that's participating right now, after we disconnect here, we're gonna actually send you out a survey where you'll answer a few questions, and then you'll be able to pick whichever product you want. We're gonna send it to you for free, full size. So I'm gonna guess that everyone's gonna pick the multipeptide because it's a really good product, but the other ones are equally as good.
No,
But the peptide, I will admit, the multipeptide is our most expensive product in our mix right now. and because it is really worth the money, and it's still a value because I don't think I've seen another product that has those 4 different peptides in it, as well as the other great nourishing stuff for the skin, all in one package.
Right, right. They have maybe mixtures or one of the peptides, but I was looking at this morning, but $168. I'm like, oh, baby.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, Reviva has always been known for effective, affordable skincare. So,
Right.
Can I ask a question?
absolutely.
Uh-oh.
Did we cut her out?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm pretty dumb questions, right? So the multi-peptide complex, is that used, I know either day or night, but is it used under a moisturizer or is it a standalone moisturizer?
It has moisturizing capabilities built into it. I mean, as do most of our products. However, I usually will use it in combination with something else, another moisturizer, especially this time of year when my skin is excessively dry because of the cold weather and the forced air heat in my house.
Right.
So I'll put something else on afterwards as well.
Okay. And Nancy says something that she uses the multi-peptide and the collagen. Are you using them both in combination, or are you switching them out?
I think she misspoke.
I used 10% glycolic acid cream, which is I use that at night, and then I use this during the day. But there's no saying that you could, and to your point, Julia, layer them if you wanted. I would just put the 10% on first.
I was just about to say that because that's actually how I do it at night. I'll actually put the 10%
active, right?
Yeah, I'll put the 10% on. I'll wait like 5 or 10 minutes, and then I'll come back and I'll put the multi-peptide back on.
It's a good combination. I mean, those are great ingredients, especially at night when your body's at rest and it's not fighting with the sun, as I always say. So you can just get the best out of all those ingredients.
The 10% glycolic acid cream that we have can be used mostly at night because of the AHA that's in it, and now we've actually just reintroduced the retinol into the product too. They're sun sensitizing, so you want to be careful about that. If you're going to use it during the day, obviously layer on an SPF.
Right.
But that's why we generally say to use it at night.
Okay, great. Thank you.
So can we also add to our order besides if I want to get 2 of the products?
Well, it's actually not going to be an order. I don't know. Maybe you just changed how we're going to do it. Maybe we will just send you a credit for that. Didn't even think about that. I was going to say we were just going to actually ask you which one you wanted and ask for your shipping address. But maybe what we'll do is we'll just send you a personalized coupon code to buy whatever you'd like.
Okay. Oh, there you go. See,
That'd be good.
These things, I love that about it. The flexibility of our company. Thanks.
Well, is one of those things that we want to make it as flexible and responsive as possible. So we want to, make it easy for everyone. But I do hope that you spread the word that, hey, if you come to one of our demos, you're going to get a free product. So.
And information. So.
Well, yeah.
Sorry, the trainer in me. Sorry. But any other questions, comments, concerns? And one more time, this time works for everybody, right? Yeah, 3 p.m. East Coast time, noon Pacific time. Okay.
Well, if everyone doesn't already know, if we haven't even spoken about it, every month too, this is the last event during this month. So our trivia night will be happening. Every month we do a trivia night, which is just a pleasant time where we talk to each other and ask really tough, challenging trivia questions.
Yeah.
And it's there's some trash talking that might take place, and the winners of each round gets to win some of our products as well. So that's just a fun event. We have it on Thursday nights now. It used to be Fridays. We shifted to Thursdays at 7. You can go and sign up. It's free. And then every month, Nancy hosts a webinar where we talk about a topical issue and again, open up for questions at the end. We're always willing to have discussions. And then obviously next month, we also have a Zoom demo as well.
Yep.
So.
Trying to stay in touch.
Well, and there may be another opportunity soon coming that we've been discussing, and perhaps you can weigh in now. We're actually thinking about doing private consultations via Zoom, where you could book a time and an appointment and talk to us about, what your concerns are. And then we would help as best we can based around our product lines, of course. Is that something?
I think that's a great idea because you have so many products to choose from.
That is challenging, and believe it or not, at the height of Reviva's product prowess, we had over 300 products in our line. So,
oh my gosh.
yeah, that was many
Wow.
years ago, but that was a different day then. But now we have over 52, 54 products in our line. So yeah, it can be confusing. Excuse me. Some people also want to know how to combine them together across different categories, which is fine. They were always meant to do that. Hold on, I'm going to cough here, so I'm going to mute my.
Yeah, and actually, to your point, Paulette, some of this idea came out of these demos where we realized it, and the webinars where people did want to know, how do I use this product with this product, or when do I use that product? Just typical. So it's a more targeted way of addressing, and a private way too, of addressing your concerns. So if you guys are, I don't know, we're still kicking that around a bit.
Chester has joined us. He's
Oh,
behind you.
Oh yeah. I was trying to get on the couch. He's my skincare mascot. Go on, buddy. There we go. And to answer your question, Julia, yes, I think demos are always happening. Our virtual demos are always on Wednesdays. I believe that's what we picked.
Yes, we set them up for Wednesdays. We picked Wednesdays. It just seemed to work the best. And they're all set up for the entire year. If you wanted to, you could sign up for the entire year at this point.
So just trying to make a routine of the connection. It makes it easier for everybody to remember, myself included. So, okay. All righty. Well, thanks, folks. Good to see all of you. Happy January.
Thank you.
Hope everyone's staying healthy, and we'll see everyone next month.
Yep. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.